All right, people, 1st of August, the first day of the month of August. Wow. Now, deals are almost in completion stages. Most clubs right now, they are completing their deals before the season starts in about 2 weeks' time. The first news for today is officially Kylian Mbappe is no longer under any obligation to extend the contract or his deal with PSG. Today being first, the 60 million euro will be hitting his account. Maybe by now it's already in the account even. The guy is a winner, big time, for no job done. For no job done. Now the news circulating or coming around is that it is no longer only Chelsea or Liverpool that are interested in player plus cash to secure the services of Mbappe. It is no longer only Chelsea and Liverpool. Initially it was like, oh, Liverpool wanted players plus cash. Then the news came strongly that Chelsea are now the front runners with player plus cash. As at last night, the news is Barcelona, they are also now in the race for player plus cash with PSG to secure the services of Kylian Mbappe for the coming season. 1 year loan deal. 1 year loan deal. So now 3 clubs, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Barcelona. I am not surprised anyway, because which team wouldn't want Mbappe to be part of their squad? Which club? Which club? How possible will it be anyway, the deal, if indeed it is true, how possible will it be? For instance, Chelsea, yes, the money to pay the loan fee to PSG, we have it. But the salary, can Chelsea be able to match the salary? Well, that will depend on the player himself and how much he wants. And which player do you think Chelsea can give out to PSG as part of the deal? Which players do you think right now, when you look around, it's only Lukaku that we have that we want to send out? Or maybe which player again? Sterling, because with Lukaku, PSG might not want him. But with Sterling, PSG might be interested because Sterling is still a high-profile player. Raheem Sterling is still being regarded all around the globe as a high-profile player. Right now, it doesn't matter his form right now, but I think the last guy we played yesterday, he's beginning to rediscover himself. He's beginning to rediscover himself. And so I believe that if we are to offer Sterling to PSG, they might accept it. They might accept it. So maybe Chelsea might be looking in that direction. If it is possible to give Raheem Sterling to PSG and get Kylian Mbappe plus cash. Raheem Sterling plus cash. Maybe that could work out. But the biggest problem, or the bigger problem, is PSG, they themselves, they are working to secure the services of Dembele from Barcelona. They are working hard to secure the service of Dembele. So then, where would Sterling now fit in the PSG lineup? If they are able to secure Dembele, then they might not need Sterling again. That is a worry, that is my worry. But I would have wished that there could be a way Chelsea can really get hold of Mbappe for 1 year. The profile of Kylian Mbappe in your squad alone. I hope you are getting me. I want to hear from you. Send me your comments. Subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. It's still a new channel. We are still new, just about 1 week old. Please subscribe to the channel, share the video, send us your comments. Which player do you think Chelsea can offer to PSG to get Kylian Mbappe? Which players? Is it Lukaku? Is it Sterling? Who do you think Chelsea can offer now to get that player? Send us your comments, your thoughts on it. And remember to click on the notification bell so that in case there's any news or fresh update, you'll be the first to get it from us. Please, click on that notification bell. Right now, PSG themselves, they are working to secure Dembele. That is the only worry. But you know, in every news, there's always an iota of truth. This news cannot just be coming up here and there without any significant truth in it. There is always a little bit of truth in every news that we bring for you. We will not come here and tell you what is not about to happen or what is not in the news. We are only giving you what is already being said somewhere. What somebody heard from one club, what somebody heard from sources. That's why when we say our sources, we mean our sources. Now, there is a new deal also for Chelsea, which I didn't talk about yesterday. Robert Sanchez, the goalkeeper of Brighton. Robert Sanchez. Yesterday, I was wondering why Chelsea is going this way, this direction. I was wondering why Chelsea was going to this direction, because we already have issues with Brighton. Casado issue is not yet settled, and Brighton has been stretching Chelsea, and they are putting us in suspense, and they are not ready to cooperate with us, and we are still going for their goalkeeper. I watched the profile of the keeper carefully. He's quite good. He's okay. He will pose a challenge to Kepa. Yeah, he's very good. He can bring a different, he'll be like a challenge to Kepa to now, up his game. Initially, I heard it's going to be a loan, but as of last night, it was very clear that Chelsea are in negotiations to buy him outrightly. Chelsea are in negotiations to buy him outrightly. And so if the negotiations are ongoing, the player himself is willing to join Chelsea. The player himself is willing to join Chelsea. So if the negotiations are ongoing, I just hope that this will not prolong like the Casado issue. I just hope that this one can be done as fast as possible, because we need a backup keeper for Kepa, or a keeper that can bring challenge to that department. Honestly, a good keeper can save us 15 points in a season. A very good keeper can save us 15 points in a season. The player is willing. Chelsea made a formal bid for the player, and so we are expecting that Brighton will not delay this deal any longer once the player himself is willing, because from our sources, Brighton themselves, they are willing to let the player go. Brighton itself, they are willing to let Robert Sanchez to go. Yes, that is what we are getting from our sources. Brighton is willing to let the player go. Chelsea and Brighton remain in talks also for Moises Caicedo. That deal is still on. Casado deal is still on. It's not yet over. That deal is still on. Don't let anybody deceive you that the deal has collapsed. No, that deal is still on. Brighton is just playing the hard card. Yes, they're just playing the hard card. But the deal is still on with Casado. Finally, or before, yes, how did the meeting by Bayern and Tottenham went yesterday? The meeting by Bayern and Tottenham yesterday. Well, some may say it was a success. Some may say, well, nothing really took place. They just had good lunch and not. But for me personally, I think things were made more clearer to Bayern. The position of Tottenham is £100 million. £100 million, and that was made officially known to Bayern officials. Bayern offered 85 million. But Tottenham is insisting on their 100 million tag for Harry Kane. Bayern insisted on 100 million pounds for Harry Kane. Now both clubs have decided to go back, rethink, re-strategize. The documents from Tottenham are presented to Bayern officials. They are going to study through it, the contract, the agreement and everything. If it's okay with them, they will come up with their offer. Tottenham is still insisting on 100 million, but I believe that 85, 90, 95 the deal might go through. So yesterday, that is what transpired in that meeting between Bayern and Tottenham for the player Harry Kane. And it is also agreed, or from our sources, Tottenham want a clause in the deal, a buyback clause, in case the player wants to return to the Premier League. In case Harry Kane wants to come back to the Premier League, they want a buyback clause in that deal, so that they'll be the first to, so that they'll be able to buy him back into their club, into Tottenham, in case the player is willing to come back to Premier League. Buyback clause. That was one main thing that was insisted on. And Bayern officials now have to act and get the deal done. Tottenham agreed to sell. Tottenham agreed to sell, but with a buyback clause, which the player wants. If the player wants to return to the EPL, if the player really wants to return to the EPL, they want a buyback clause. Finally, Levi Colwill, not for sale. Chelsea made it very clear now to the whole world. Levi Colwill is untouchable, not for sale. Whoever you are, stay off. Stay off this property. This property is not for sale. A new contract is being offered to Levi Colwill. New and improved contract. According to Fabrizio Romano, a new improved contract is on the table for Levi Colwill right now as we speak. A long-term deal for Levi Colwill is on the table right now as we speak. Yes, according to Fabrizio Romano, a new improved contract is on the table now for Levi Colwill. The chap is staying in Chelsea. He's not going on loan. He's not going to be sold to any club. Levi Colwill is staying in Chelsea. That is our update for you this morning. 1st of August. 2 more to go. 2 more updates today. 2 more news will be coming your way. Subscribe to the channel. Like our video. Share the video. Click on that notification bell. It's very important. Even as you like it, click on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to be getting every update. Please click on that notification bell as you subscribe and send us your comments. What do you think about the issues I spoke about this morning? Let us know. Let us hear from you. I will surely reply to your comments. Shalom.